Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I finally made it here to the Citadel, the upper level of Minas Tirith. Pretty exciting. Let's get right into the action. Look at Pippin. Very nice. I took my inspiration for my outfit for this season from Tower Guard Pippin, so let me actually compare and see how I did. Looks pretty decent, We look kind of similar. I couldn't find a better winged helmet, but anyway, let me talk to him.
It is good to see a familiar face in this city of strangers.
Well, hello, Kippen. Gandalf hinted that I might be seeing you shortly, but I wasn't sure I believed him. It is good to see a familiar face in this grand city of strangers. I have met a few friends already, but this city is not built to Hobbit scale, is it? I find it quite overwhelming. On the off chance that you really would be turning up, I arranged with one of the taverns for picnic lunch, and I expect it's nearly ready. There should be enough good food and drink for the two of us, and we can share stories and catch up on our adventures. I say our adventures, but really mine has not been very eventful since last we met. I hope it stays that way, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. It doesn't seem likely though, does it? The proprietor of the Thirsty Seer in the 5th circle of the city should have the picnic basket set out by now. If you go down there, pick it up and carry it out to the edge of the pier, we can have a lovely lunch at the watch point. I will meet you out there, but be sure to bring the picnic basket. Okay. Then what else? I think that's it for now. You know, it's kind of hard to follow the quest tracker in the city because you got like all these arrows here on the minimap pointing to all the locations. I don't know if I can go in there. Can I go in there? I guess I can. And I guess I have to because there are quests. Please. Let me hear a story, and then we shall get started with this task. You recount the story about your time with Pippin in Rivendell. What a fantastic tale. I wish Peregrine were here right now. I bet he'd have some bits to add. I do enjoy the way he tells stories. Well, enough for me. Shall we complete this task? Kind of weird how interested he is in Pippin. Okay, what am I doing? I'm emptying plates. Wow, what a giant feast hall. Where are the plates? Oh, collect empty plates. Maybe they're down there. I don't know. You should collect empty plates and to bring to the kitchen staff. Where are the empty plates? There we go. There they are. Goes down lower as well. It's a pretty big place. Alright, so I'm missing one plate. Let me check the other side. There we go. Bring it to the kitchen staff. They might be down in that little basement area. That's where I'm inclined to check first. There we go. Wow. What is that, a dinosaur shank cooking on here? Look at the size of that thing. My God. My God.
I haven't slept in days.
Thank you kindly for the plates. As you can see, there are not many of us down here. We appreciate any help. If you have a moment, we were just discussing the best way to defeat those Easterlings we were hearing about. You look like a skilled warrior. Perhaps you would be able to show us a move or two. We would love to learn how to take them on if they ever get into the kitchen. You gladly accept to give them a demonstration of your combat skills. The staff thanks you and wishes to see your fighting style. Thank you for teaching us. Hopefully, we will not have to use those moves anytime soon. Now let me get out of here. Talk to this guy. Thank you, Kippen. You make even a simple chore an adventure. No wonder you have also friends with Peregrine. That was nice of you to teach the kitchen staff some basic fighting skills. It brought me joy to see their tired faces. It saddens me to think that tomorrow they may have to put that knowledge to practical use on the battlefield. Okay, so we're done with that. Get on that pony. And let's see. It's also very busy on the minimap in the sense of trying to find any quest rings can be a bit of a challenge too. Okay, so let me actually go down to the 6th tier again and talk to the council. Although I have to go up here, man. I have to. I can't not. The pier. I'll see if there are any quests here as well. Oh, look, you can see Osgiliath in the difference in the distance with the Nazgul circling ahead. Wow. You can hear the rumblings of Mount Doom. The watch point. Oh yeah, so this is where I'm having the picnic. Alright. Yeah, you can definitely get a good glimpse of Osgiliath from here. Cool. And wow, the Citadel, the Tower of Icthelion. With the mountain in the back. Very epic. This looks very nice. All the heroes of Gondor and their statues. Very interesting. Okay, now let me get out of here. Actually, let me go in here. There's a quest ring. The Tower of Icthelion. Wow, very cool. How epic. There's the throne. I don't see Denethor anywhere. Getting a little bit of lag. Well, there was a quest ring in here, but I don't see anyone I can interact with. Okay. So yeah, let me go back down to the 6th tier. Although I'm not sure where the stairs are. I think over here. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we got this guy.
Every minute feels like hours. We can only prepare so much.
You are correct. I am Irolos. What brings you to the gate of the Citadel? You explain Ormatar's orders, and Irolos looks increasingly displeased. While I appreciate your visit, I can't say I appreciate these orders from Ormatar. This is a disgrace. But I must accept any orders from him. Still, a guard of the Citadel is not usually on cleaning duty. What did I do to deserve this? You explained that the Citadel staff is short-handed and that Ormatar needs guards to help out. I see. Well, perhaps you wouldn't mind coming with me then. The work will be quick with the two of us. Let us meet at the baths at the Southern Guest House when you are ready. Let me look at the map. And let's see. I guess let me go up this way. there's the quest ring for this guy.
Welcome to the Dome of the Sun, where meets the Council of Gondor.
Word of your deeds is moving throughout the city like fire in the brush. It sounds as if you have had many adventures and saved many good folk from the swords and axes of evil. May you continue to do so on our behalf, worthy warden. You have just missed a meeting of the council, but if you go within, you may be able to lend a hand to J.R.R., chief scribe of the council. The meetings have been contentious of late, and the number of raised voices I have heard from my position here has only increased in recent days. It seems no two voices can agree on a single course of action, for each member of the council has his own interests to look after. Can they not see that we must be united if we are to survive the coming storm? Ah, I am just a door ward. It is not my place to speak so. There are some in the city who speak against the council, but you will not find me speaking such sedition. Cool. Definitely does look like a council chamber. A model of the White City stands in the center of the room. That's pretty dope. You do not have the corresponding quest. Did I just say that's pretty dope? I never say that. That's weird. Oh, God.
Yes? Ah, I wonder if you might do me a favor.
Yes? You must be Kippen, the warden of whom Ethereum speaks so highly. I'm sorry to tell you that you have just missed the meeting of the council. See the state in which they have left this place? I wonder if you might do me a favor. I need to finish organizing these papers. Perhaps you might gather up the rest of the notes scattered about the chamber. The members of the council are masters of their various duties, but they trust that I will note the matters of the decision and do not stay behind to ensure that I have recorded everything. I do my own duty as best as I may, but I must ensure nothing slips by my notice amid the confusion. Alright, let me grab all of these. What is going on with all this lag, man? Driving me crazy. Last three here on this table.
I am nearly ready. Let me copy these down.
Thank you very much. Let me copy down any important matters from these papers, and then I will have another request for you. It will not be long. So it looks like there's a timer here that it's kind of cut off. Looks like it's 50 seconds. I'll wait, but you guys don't have to because of the magic of video editing. J.R.R. looks up from his work.
I need someone to bring these resolutions throughout the city.
There we go. I have finished writing out the Council of Gondor's most recent resolutions. Now I need someone to bring them throughout the city so that the city leaders can take the appropriate action. Normally I would send an errand rider, but if you'd like to meet some members of the council, perhaps you would like to perform this duty? Very good. Here is a stack of resolutions that will require immediate action. They are labeled with the correct recipient. Do you see? Here's a list. Torkun, the warden of the Houses of Healing. Ekadon, captain of the garrison. Selfir, warden of the coffers. Miradil, warden of the stores. Thank you for this, Kippen. You will be doing the city a great service. Alright, let me get out of here. Let me look at some quest rings here. Man, there's just so many places to go, so many places to be, and, you know, with all these quest rings, you can't really tell, like, exactly where they are. So let me come here first. There's a quest ring here. Is it this guy? Yeah, the other problem is that, like, some of these quests, the rings are just, like, I don't know. in the different location. I think what I'll do is let me start at the bottom. Let me go to tier 1, do any tasks I have to do there, and then move up and kind of do it like that. I think that'll be the best. Oh, I was looking at this one. Oh no, it's all the way down here. Okay, let's ride. I'm gonna fast forward. Alright, looks like there are some quest rings here.
The city used to be so full of life, I wouldn't have heard you coming. Now, well, the quiet speaks for itself.
Though the future of our city may not look so bright, I will not see its dignity fall, not before its walls do at least. Thank you. And over here, no, that's the housing lady, okay. What else do I have here on the first tier? So there is a quest ring that way. Let me go there.
Why is it so dark all the time?
There you are, Kippen. You may be very brave, but I can run back to the old guest house faster than you. Do you think Father will be well enough to walk tomorrow? What do you think I should bring him? Not another flower. I wonder if Mithrandir's steed will be there when I return. Maybe I can pet its neck, if he'll let me. Alright, so I completed a deed here. Excellent. Let me look at the map again. And looks like there's not much else here on the first tier. So yeah, let me go on to the second tier. Which is, what's it called? The soldiers tier. Alright, let's go there.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Get rid of that little pop-up. Okay, let me see what I can do. Not the worsty, no. No thank you. Not in this city. That would be horrific. Looks like there is nothing here to the north, but there are some quest rings to the south, so let me go that way. Let's see. A little bit further ahead.
I am the captain of the garrison, and I take my duty most seriously.
Thank you for bringing this to me so quickly, Kippen. I am captain of the garrison, which means the training and command of warriors in the city falls to me. I take this duty very seriously. At the latest council meeting, I spoke on behalf of my men. The garrison lacks the weapons and armor needed to mount a true defense of the city, should our enemies breach the gate. Furthermore, we simply do not have enough men. To that end, I argued that the scouts should be recalled from Pelennor and Old Anórien and put to work as part of the garrison. Parthodon did not like this suggestion. When you have finished with this duty, perhaps you can see if his temper has cooled. The council did not agree with me, and there was much sympathy for the ideas of Parthodon. Still, the Guild of Smiths has been commanded to double its protection of weapons and shields, so the men I do have can hope to be better equipped for the battle ahead. It is not everything for which I had hoped, but it is something at least. Okay, good. And looks like there's a ring all the way at the end here as well. So let me go all the way there. The Mumok and Keep. Guess it's a tavern. Pretty cool. They got like a Mumakil skull here as part of their theme.
My brother and I have been teaching the folk here how to bring down a Mumok.
Greetings, Kippen. My brother and I have been teaching the folk here where to shoot at a Mumok in order to bring it down. This crafted fellow is not as large as one of the actual beasts, but it will serve as good practice for letting fly our arrows. If you retrieve the arrows I have already fired and give them to my brother, he will be able to practice. He has been asking for his turn for a while now. Alright, let me grab some arrows. Okay. Gosh, it gets so laggy every time I go inside a location here in Minas Tirith. Look at this. It's like freezing frames all the time. I don't understand.
Have you seen our father around the city anywhere?
Thank you, Kippen. I ask only because we have not seen him since we returned, and I'm afraid that he might be rather cross with us. You see, he commanded us not to leave the city, but we left anyway. You understand, I'm sure, that we're Mumakil to hunt. And furthermore, we learn how to best bring down the mighty beasts. That must be worth something, even if our stern and disapproving father says not. Find him in the city for us, Kippen. He will be atop the wall somewhere in the second circle. Probably with a view of the gate of the city, and perhaps you could plead on our behalf for leniency. He will be stern, I don't doubt it, but perhaps you can convince him that we need not be reprimanded for this adventure of ours. It ended happily, did it not? Okay. I like those two. They're kind of goofy. Alright, let me see. So he's on the wall somewhere. So I guess right here is where he is. So I gotta go all the way around again. That's okay. I will say that there's definitely a lot of back and forth this season. Lots of running around. It's a little bit complicated too. It's just kind of difficult to maneuver throughout this city, I've noticed at least. They definitely did not skimp on the scale though. This place is absolutely massive. Oh, what is this? Oh god. Okay, we're back. We're back. Gotta keep going here. And I need to find a way up the wall. Here we go.
My sons must learn to obey my words, or they will be no sons of mine.
I know you, Kippen. You are the hobbit that brought my boys back to the city. You have my thanks for that. I will have some words for them when I catch them. I don't mind telling you. I am the Lord of the Blackroot Vale, and within those boundaries, my command is law. Outside of them, I am given authority to others by the grant of the council and the steward. But in affairs of my own house and over the actions of my sons, I have complete authority no matter where I am. Doing here thunders his displeasure, and some of the men nearby shrink away involuntarily. I commanded them to stay within the city for their own safety. What would I tell their mother if they ran afoul of some evil in Ithilien? Rosfen would never let me hear the end of it. Tell me where they are, Kippen, and I will teach them obedience. You tell them that they learned something valuable about finding Mumakil, and that you can find them in the tavern at Minas Tirith named for the beasts. I know the place. If you help my men finish gathering the bows and swords and shields, I will meet you there. My sons must learn to obey my words, or they will be no sons of mine. Gotta get all these weapons here. Oh no. I turned away before I picked it up. Didn't count. Okay, so now I have to go back to the tavern like I've said already many times, it's a lot of back and forth, so I will fast forward. And I know I'm very repetitive when I say I will fast forward, but that's a cue for me. It's an audio cue for when I'm editing the episodes to know to go ahead and do that. Anyways, you don't care. See you in a few seconds.
And furthermore,
You have arrived to find Lord Doinhere mid-shout, and as my sons, you are responsible for upholding my good name. If you do not do as I command, folk will look at your example and say, Doinhere cannot even control his own sons. What sort of man is that? And furthermore, Doinhere splutters into silence. Doinhere stares at the makeshift Mumok, seeming to see it for the first time.
can I have a try? I will show you how this is done, I warrant.
Lord Doinhere stares at the sight of the arrows flying towards the makeshift Mumok and is silent for a moment. Suddenly he erupts once again, but with quite a different exclamation. Ha! A palpable hit, Darafin. That is the way. Why did you not tell me about this, Kippen? This exercise seems to be quite a useful one. Can I have a try, my son? I will show you how this is done, I warrant. You will see your sire get it on his first try, Duilin. I cannot stay mad at my boys. They get their skill at archery for me, you know?
Do you see? There is nothing to worry about after all.
He has never been able to stay mad at Darafin or me for very long. Our mother thinks that we remind him of himself when he was young, or perhaps old. He insists he has not changed after all. Thank you once again, my friend. We will be here practicing our technique. If the battle comes, we will be ready. Okay. Holy cow, it's so laggy, man. Okay, where am I going next? Let's see. Depends where the quest rings are, as always. Well, let me look at the map. And it looks like here on the second tier, there is not much of anything. So you know what I'll do? I will meet you at the third tier for the next episode, because it is a good stopping point after all. I do appreciate all of you who watch the series. I'm sorry if I'm complaining a little bit too much about the lag. I'll try to be mindful of that and not do so much. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.